promised, I told you I will have a guest with me on set to discuss on matters cyberbullying, mental health, depression, all that is just in one cocoon that we cannot afford not to talk about. And yes, she is with me here on set. Welcome.
Thank you so
How
much.
are you doing?
I'm fine.
How is your Monday morning?
My Monday morning is beautiful.
Yeah. Was it too hard to wake up, or are you used to?
I think I'm used to
Yeah.
waking up early.
Thank you. Those are my people. Please introduce yourself, then we will get into this conversation.
I'm Esther Nduku, a mental health and wellness ambassador in Rants and Raves.
Yeah.
It's an organization which creates awareness on mental health and wellness.
Yes.
Yes.
So when did you join Rants and Raves?
I joined Rants and Raves last year. Yeah.
About which month?
I think it was in the month of, if I'm not wrong, around the month of August,
Yeah.
September.
Yeah, so it's about
August,
a year
September.
now.
Yeah, it's about a year now.
Exactly.
Actually, we are celebrating our anniversary.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amazing. So why did you join Rants and Raves?
I joined Rants and Raves because I'm a survivor of severe depression, cyberbullying, suicide attempts. I mean, I've been a victim of circumstances.
Yes.
Yeah, when it comes now to mental illness.
Yes.
Yeah.
Take me back a little bit, because I feel like there was just more than cyberbullying, but what exactly led to depression?
Okay, that was after my divorce.
Yeah.
Yeah. I separated with my ex-husband.
Yes.
And before the separation, I was going through a lot of depression.
Yeah.
And then after now the separation, it grew to severe depression, whereby I was taking antidepressants.
Yes.
Yeah, and later on, now I experienced cyberbullying. Yeah.
Yes. So how did cyberbullying get into the picture?
Okay, when it comes to the cyberbullying part of it, I can't really say who did it.
Yes.
Because for me it was like a shock.
Yes.
Yeah, I never expected that. I was just trying to recollect myself back, went back to school.
Yes.
My kids are at home with my mom.
Yeah.
And it was on an early Saturday in the morning, and my sister wakes me up.
Yeah.
Because I was staying with my sister back then, and she's like, Esther, you are trending in social media.
Okay.
And at first I thought it's a joke.
Yeah.
You know, when you hear that you're trending, maybe it's the good part of it.
Or a meme or
it's like a meme or something.
Yes.
And then she asked me, is there something that I don't know about you? And that is my sister.
Yeah.
And now she started asking me questions. What were you doing when you left Dar es Salaam? Because after I separated with my ex-husband, I left Dar es Salaam.
So you were staying in Dar es Salaam?
Yeah, I was staying in Dar es Salaam, and then I came back now to Nairobi.
Yes.
Yeah. The reason why I left Dar es Salaam, it's because I was just trying to run away from people. I was running away from the mess and the drama and the questions from people, what has happened to you and all that. I just wanted to isolate myself. Yeah. When someone is depressed, they tend to isolate themselves from their friends or maybe from their family. Yeah, so that morning, okay, I'm the kind of a person who will always switch my phone when I sleep. Yes. So she requested me to check on my phone. Yes. And now checking on my phone, when I switch it on, and you know, messages are coming in, strangers, like they are trying to contact me, new numbers. Yeah. And then when I got to the WhatsApp part of it, even before I opened Facebook, it was like boom, screenshots now. Yeah. And I was really trending because nilianikwa Kilimani moms and dads uncensored, and the headline was the #1 prostitute in Makueni County. Ooh. Yes, that was the headline. Oh, that was back in 2017. And remember, I was trying to recover from depression. I'm still taking antidepressants at that moment. Yes. Yeah.
So where had this story where did this story come from in the first place?
I really don't know. I really don't know, because I tried tracing who did that, but I can't explain it. Yeah. I can't blame my ex-husband. I don't know. At that time, I just called off a relationship. It was like a rebound type of a relationship, which took like, 3 months. And I called it off because at the end of the day, I needed to heal. So stories were there. It was created. I even up to date, I don't know who did that. And then there was a lot of crap that was written there about my kids, that I'm HIV positive, and then my number is there. So people are being told, especially men, like, you can call this camper girl for free services.
Oh my God.
She's always traveling around East Africa doing this. and this is the reason why she divorced with her husband. So there was a lot of
So there was a lot of just very tiny details that were true, but then pumped up with a lot of lies.
Yeah, the divorce part of it was true,
yes.
And then it was pumped with a lot of lies, and then my pictures were there, pictures of my kids.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just, it was not good.
So how did you recover from that? That had to be difficult.
It was very difficult because that is the moment now I wanted to take my life away.
Yes.
I wanted to commit suicide because for me it was too much. And imagining that I was already depressed.
Yes, already.
Because of what I was going through, the divorce, a lot of drama. I was already seen as a failure, I can say, in my family, because I dropped out of university to get married.
Yes.
So when it comes now to family expectations, I was like a black sheep.
Exactly.
Yeah. So about healing, for me, it took like a long time to heal because I was in denial.
Yeah.
That I can't face the society. This has happened to me. The stories are there. Even if later on it was pulled down, but people had the screenshots.
Yes.
And also my friends not believing in me.
Yeah.
Some of my family
members
not also believing in me, and people asking a lot of questions. It's like they don't know me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
they take the story and assume for once you had hidden a lot of things from them.
Yeah. And you know, I used to portray this good picture of my marriage was okay, nothing was wrong.
Yeah.
So even when I was separating from my ex-husband, like it just happened in the way that people are shocked.
Yeah.
Like as this really happened. And then because we separated in 2016 and 2017 now here, like nimeanikwa.
Exactly.
So now people are like, oh, kumbe now this is the reason why the marriage.
Wonder.
Yeah,
exactly.
No wonder. So for me, it was not easy.
So number one, it takes time.
It takes time to recover.
Yes.
It takes a lot of time to recover. And also I can say what really helped me, it's strangers.
Yes.
The same strangers who were supposed to bully me.
Yeah.
Some of them, I think they believed in me, though they never knew me.
Yes.
Because I remember one person just calling me and telling me that I don't know you.
Yeah.
I understand what you're going through. Kindly switch off that phone.
Yeah.
And if you have someone next to you, let me have their number.
Yes.
For now, don't be in social media.
Yeah.
Don't talk to anyone. Yeah. Just
so as much as people are cyberbullying people out there, there are good people out there, because I'd imagine for a stranger to just not leave a comment, actually call and advise you on what to do. I think that helps. Yeah. Is that part of what Rants and Raves does?
Yeah, that is what part of Rants and Raves is doing right now.
Yeah.
We deal with mental illnesses and also when it comes to cyberbullying, and you know, cyberbullying, it's part of mental illness, because what the effects of cyberbullying, it's mental illness.
Yes.
Because you can have suicidal thoughts, you can sink into depression, you can become anxious, you can also panic. So there is a lot which comes with cyberbullying.
Yes.
So in Rants and Raves, we encourage speaking out our minds. The best thing that I think, the best thing that worked for me was speaking out my mind. When now this stranger called me, after some time now, after cooling down. And also I thank God because of my sister. She really supported me a lot. And she never judged me. She never like condemned me. Actually, she never even questioned that story anymore. And when people are like calling her and asking her questions, I remember she would just block them.
Yes.
And so I managed to speak out to this stranger, and you know, he listened to me. He never judged me, never asked questions, and that really helped me a lot. That was the first step that I took. So in Rants and Raves, it's all about speaking our mind.
Yes.
Anything that you're getting affected with, whatever you're going through, just come there, rant. Mostly we are based in Facebook, because that is where we started.
Yes.
Yeah, so I wish back then I knew something like Rants and Raves.
Yes.
Yeah. And I wish back then we had a crisis center like the one we have in Rants and Raves right now, because we usually offer free counseling to anyone who is going through mental illness or anyone who is going through a crisis. Yeah, so I mean, that is why I'm here doing it.
Yeah, so apart from Facebook, do you guys have like a physical location?
Yeah, we have a physical location in Embakasi. That is where we have our crisis center. And also we have our office in town, Kenyatta Avenue. yeah, someone can just get my contact, or maybe you get online,
Yes.
yeah, rantsanddraves.org.
Yeah.
You're going to
Yes,
find
that's what the
everything
handles that I want you to give people out there, because I believe there are people out there going through all
Yes.
manner and all sorts of things.
Yeah.
So just alert them on how they can get to reach Rants and Raves and, you know, get help.
Yeah. So Rants and Raves, we are in Facebook. It's Rants and Raves group. In Instagram, it's Rants and Raves group. Twitter, I don't know about Twitter. I can't comment about Twitter.
Yeah.
I can't remember the handle in Twitter, but it's Rants and Raves. And also we have our website, rantsandraves.org. www.rantsandraves.org.
I believe Rants and Raves is where you will get help if you're going through, you know, all manner of crises in life. Now, I want you to talk to someone who is going through cyberbullying right now, because it happens on and off. It may not be as from a big scale like yours was, but even those mean comments on photos, on videos, photos and videos being shared without your consent and just some fake story. What would you tell to a person
Anyone who is going through cyberbullying right now, don't be silent. Speak out. Reach out to someone, talk to them, express yourself how you're feeling about it. I understand what cyberbullying brings along, you know, the suicide part of it, the depression, the panic attacks and all that, but kindly speak out to someone and avoid, like, you know, commenting. If it's because cyberbullying, it's all about digital.
Exactly.
So avoid commenting, you know, telling people, trying to prove a point. You know, just be silent and reach out to someone who can listen to you, and you can get help. And also try as much as possible to join Rants and Raves.
Yes.
Yeah, because Rants and Raves, there is a lot that is happening. At that time, I remember I didn't have a job actually.
Yeah.
I wished I had a part-time job.
Yeah.
But in Rants and Raves, we also have a career center whereby at least if you're going through mental illness, you can just come join us.
Yeah.
At least we can help you find a job. We can also help you to become a volunteer in everything that we are doing. So there is a lot that can help you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about people who are going through depression in general? You know, we are going through the hard COVID-19 time.
Yes,
Someone has lost their job. Someone has lost their family. What would you tell them?
What I would tell them is that try to keep it positive. You can overcome. If I manage to overcome, you can overcome, and nothing is impossible. What I really advocate for is reaching out to someone and talk to them, because that is really what worked for me.
Yes.
The moment you close yourself somewhere and you isolate yourself from people, you are going to sink even more.
Yeah.
But when you try to open up, at least you are going to get help.
Exactly.
I do understand that we are living in a society whereby every time you try to open up or to talk about your issues, people will judge you or they'll take you negative. But I know out of the 10 people that you try to talk to, at least 1 or 2 will be of an advantage to you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. I
Thank
think
you.
that was pretty important during these times. We need such forums for us to be able to be here. Thank you very much. That was Esther Nduku from Rants and Raves. And yes, if you're going through cyberbullying, you're going through a crisis in life, you're going through depression in general, reach out to these organizations, to these people who are ready and willing to help. Don't die alone. Don't die in silence. For now, though, I want our band to take us away with some good music as we enjoy and as we come to the end of the show. Keep texting me, of course, on cyberbullying, on what will you think if you have amazing pointers out there on what to do on cyberbullying, or you have learned a thing or two. I'd love to hear that on 0739110544. And also, we are streaming live on Facebook. So if you're just leaving the house, your phone, Facebook, KUTV Kenya, mbio sana.